Good morning. I'm Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage on your side, your wisdom guided oracle, and my wise guidance says, let's have some coffee this morning. Last couple nights have not been maybe the best rest I've ever had. Oh, my hair's all goofy. Good morning, Jewel. Full moons have something to do with that, and I'm okay with that because that energy is something we can all draw from. So I accept all that comes with that. So good morning, Anne. So we had an interesting day yesterday. We had our 2-year-old granddaughter and our new boy, Jack, meet one another. And he was more interested in visiting with her than she was with him because he's a pretty big dog. But he was just as sweet as we knew he would be. And after they left yesterday, it was interesting because my husband and I were giving him the same message because he's just very sad. I'm sure that month in the pound traumatized him. But, we don't know him, so we're not really sure what his baseline is. And so anyway, we were just loving on him and telling him, this is your forever home. You're here now. Everybody else comes and goes, but you stay with us. And then I was petting him a little bit later and scratching him behind the ears, and I just got the guidance, and I bent down and put my forehead to his, and I said, "You're safe. This is your home now." And it was as if a switch had flipped in him. All of a sudden, his energy level came up. We walked outside with him, walked around the property, and he was just engaged and curious and, ears up, and it was just a beautiful thing to see. And to that point, we had not heard one sound out of him, not one. And last night, 1:30, we were laying there in bed, obviously not terribly asleep, and he was out in our backyard, and he started barking at whatever he saw out there. And we both went, yeah, good job. He has finally settled in. At least I'm sure there's more settling in to do. But anyway, a great addition to our family. So, happy Friday. Beautiful Friday in October. We've got another beautiful day. It's supposed to start raining this afternoon. Also beautiful because we certainly need that here. So let us start with the Breath of Life card this beautiful Friday and see what it's going to take us through to the weekend with. The head thirsts without end until it leans down and drinks from the heart. Breath reveals the path back from the contraction of effect to cause, the ever-present point of choice within you. Breathing up, hear the words, I love. Breathing out, hear the words, my creations. This is owning who you are. Good morning, Jennifer. Owning your ability, your power in the world. Owning what you've brought to you and knowing that you can make changes to that by your focus, by your words, by your intentions. It is all energy. So that is the place to start working to shift things that feel like they need to change within you. So I love my creation. That's an affirmation about you bringing to you what you've got going in your life right now. The Flower of Life card, we have two, one for the beginning and one for the end. Your word. Choose one word that best describes your deepest value. Affirm it, hold it dear, remember it, breathe life into it, and live it. This word will be a guide and a support in your daily life. It will provide a foundation for choice and action, bringing much clarity. Keep this word as long as it inspires you and feels good. When it no longer does either of these, a new word will emerge that connects you to your deepest value. Feel the creative unfolding of life. So it is a choice. Again, this word is going to help keep you in alignment with what you want to do here, what you need to do here, what you came to do. And again, connecting, choosing, understanding what that word is. I would ask, what is the word that most resonates with me? And the first one that comes up will certainly be that. So we've got, I love my creations with my breath, and a word that will help you move forward in amidst all this chaos. Generations, ancestors. Good morning, Zella. Ancestors. You know, when we come into the world, we bring more than muscle and bone in our DNA. We bring energy of our ancestors. We bring the traumas they had, the experiences they had. We bring it through. And the really great news is that this time in our life, this time in history of the world, we can resolve that energy for our ancestors and stop it from moving on through our generations at this point. So look to your ancestral heritage a bit to see maybe what you brought in that isn't even yours, that you can now let go. Also, you've brought in things that are helping you, some wisdom, some experience in life that you haven't had in this one. So call on your ancestors. They are just a heartbeat away from you, just a breath on the other side of that veil. And then do work on behalf of your ancestors because they will appreciate it. New beginnings and a fresh start. That is where we are at, my friends. And again, that's not always maybe the easiest of energy that we step into because it's change. It's the unknown. But knowing that this Archangel Michael card is telling you new beginnings and a fresh start, this is a very positive, high vibe aspect. You can own this or you can resist it. It's going to make your path either easier or longer. I want to own this fresh start, the new beginnings, the newness that's coming into us right now. We are all in a state of transformation. We are shifting. We have to. The planetary energy coming in, the earth energy, the spiritual guidance that's coming in is all about this time to allow this transformation. I was visiting with a friend the other night and we were going, oh my gosh, I mean, it's like almost every day wake up going, okay, who am I today? What is this shift? Because once we settle in, then the next shift happens because that is where we are, my friends. We are ushering in this new high vibe world. Again, it may not seem that out in the world that we see and hear about regularly. That's why I say, minimal news. Don't get caught up in that chaos and the dissension and the fear that it wants to keep us in. Go within. Manage your own energy. It's all about you. You can't do anyone else's work for them. You manage your energy. And then the work that you do out in the world is far more powerful because you're at greater ease and allowing the love, the insights, the guidance, the light to come through. The next card is power. Lightning. Stand in your power. We have, each of us, powerful, powerful energy that we can bring through for the world. We have a powerful way of living in the world now that we can choose. Excuse me. The elixir of the gods. It's time to stand in your power. It's time to own your power. If you don't know what that is or what that even means for you, but you know there's more to life than what you're doing, find someone to give you some insights. I can help you do that. Sometimes it's a very good friend. Sometimes you need an objective opinion. So that is what I do, especially the power aspect. My path is to help open people to their power, to help them understand more of that, and help them live that in the world, because you living in your power only wants everyone else to live from their seat of power. And this is divine power. This is the power that wants everyone else to stand in their power and expand and bring their gifts in and be living more vocally and a brighter light in the world. So own your power, discover your power, start working with your power. Again, remember, it's all about you. Good morning, Nancy Lynn. Jeannie, if I haven't said good morning, good morning. Share your thoughts. Look at that beautiful card. That's, again, start speaking about your truth. Start allowing it into your world. Many of us are hiding inside this light worker aspect because people are going to think we're crazy. It's not concrete. It's not something people can touch. But the truth is, the ones who will understand it are the ones you want in your life. The ones who don't can hang on your periphery and eventually come in, or they will not. They will stay there. Again, you can't do it for them. You can do it for you, and your light shining brighter will bring to you a tribe of people to work with, people that need what you have, people that can support you through it, people that help you walk in this world together. So share your thoughts. Be willing to be open and honest about what you're going through. God is in charge. Absolutely. You may call it something else. It does not matter what we call our higher power, the source, energy. It is connecting to it, knowing that everything that happens for us is always for our highest and best good, because even the difficult, especially the difficult, is producing our growth, producing and moving us to what we wanted to do in this world and who we wanted to come in and be. So know that connecting, I'm open, I'm willing, I'm ready, guide me with your higher power, the great I am, the big kahuna, Buddha, Allah, God, Jesus Christ, all of the angels, connect. Give them permission to come in and give you taps on the shoulders so that you are more aware. Oh my, I certainly shared mine earlier today. My word is trust. Awesome, Anne. It's been so fun watching you step in to your path, step into your guidance and start sharing it in the world. She's a beautiful light, and it's really been fun watching you open. And that's what each of us can do. Open to our own truth, begin sharing that, because there are people that need your truth. Mine will not work for them. They need to see your light. They need to hear your words. They need your love and energy. So stand in your power. Know that your higher power is there supporting you all the time. And know your power. Yes, yes, yes. A power-filled reading this morning. It is that time in life when we really, really want to begin standing in who we came to be and opening up to that. If you're in the very beginnings of that inkling of, I think there's more here, I feel like there's more, I just don't know, reach out, get some help, get someone else's perspective in your path, and start opening up and sharing the truth. And then the last Flower of Life card this morning, here's the reason you want to open up. Healer. We are all healers. We may not be working the same thing. We may not be healing the same things in one another, but we are healers. We are light workers. We are healing this situation in the world. We are healing Mother Earth. With her help, she's healing us. Get out in nature and let that happen today. So we talked about own your power, know your power, be in charge of your power. Healer, when you awaken to your truth, the feeling is so incredible and freeing that you may feel that it is your responsibility to help all feel this good. To try and awaken others is not the role of a healer. Your job is to feel the best you can in every moment. It's all about you. And to be in full balance with you. Allow your higher self, the whole of the universe, to shine through you and inspire others to choose to see the world differently, if they so desire. Whatever they choose to do is up to them. Like I said, this is all about you. We can't do anyone else's work. We can only be the beacon, and if they are drawn to us, then they're someone we get to help. Wherever anyone is perfect for them in their life at that moment. Let everyone be as they are and just focus on feeling the best you can right now. No one has to change for you to feel love, because you are love. No one has to believe in you. You need to begin trusting you and what you feel is coming through, what you know, and allow things to come through. But most of all, heal you, soothe you, trust you, begin growing those aspects. That's where our power lies. And stay connected. Stay in constant conversation with your higher power. Just converse. It isn't a begging for anything. We don't need to beg the universe. We have the right to access that angelic presence by just asking them in. Our guides are willing, ready, and waiting for us to ask and give them permission to come in and help us walk in this world and unfold in ourselves. And know that the reason you feel like you've been thrown from pillar to post is because we have. It has been what exactly we have been doing these last few months in this energy situation where the waves are coming in. We're shifting constantly. I told my girlfriend, I feel like I'm a gyroscope, constantly trying to find my balance and my center, and keep owning the truth of who I am in this world, a light, someone who needs to speak, to make a difference, to bring others into a place of joy and ease in their path. So reach out, find your people that can help you walk through this, and make opportunities to get together with them. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage, on your side, your wisdom guided oracle. Until we meet again.